This is Elizabeth Joyce of Embracing Spiritual Frontiers. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be reading for Taurus. It'll be a collective reading from May 1st through May 15th, 2024. You have art, which is careful management. You're being entrusted with something and you're working like a pharmacist, like a sorcerer, like an alchemy to make sure that everything is in harmony. Careful management. Next, you have adjustment. An adjustment means legalities. So something legal is coming to give you the opportunity to have the careful management. It could be a promotion at work, or it could be that you're giving a responsibility for the community. Whatever it is, it's something new, and it does have to do with authority, and it has to do with being in power and being at the top. The third card is the Two of Wands, which is a fiery card, and it means that you're having a change and you're burning away all the old in order to come into the new. And it's a good change. It's a very positive change, and it's leading you to careful management, which is always good. I'm working with the Thoth deck, and I'm doing the Thoth layout. And the first part is where you are now. The second part is the outcome. The third part is your obstacle. The lower left is your psychological, and the lower right is your karma. The first thing I'm noticing is that there are 3 sevens. Now, 3 sevens mean sadness, so we'll have to see what all that is about. You have one major arcana in the middle of where you are now. So there's been the death card, the change in a situation. You could have had a loss, you could have moved, or you could be starting a new job. It's a change in the way of living. And the High Priestess is second. And this is telling me that it's something that you planned, something that you wanted, and that you put into the atmosphere to create. And here you are, Queen of Cups. You created your change, and now you're headed on a different road. The outcome is the Queen of Discs, and that's the girl with the money. It could be a mother. It could be a boss. It's a strong person that is very comfortable and sure of herself, and she has everything in her power and around her to be comfortable. The second card is the Two of Cups. So whoever this woman is, she is a friend of yours, and she's trying to make a friend with you. But you're having a hard time with it because you have the Seven of Wands, which is barely enough strength. You don't seem to have enough self-confidence to be comfortable with the situation. I know it's a new situation and it does take time. So be careful and be good to yourself and allow the time to pass and do the best you can, and you'll be fine. The obstacle. We start with a Knight of Swords, which can be unofficial. It can be a policeman, a lawyer. It also can be a doctor. I think that it's a lawyer, though, because next to it you have the Seven of Swords, which means two things. It means there's been a failure, and it means you have to sign some papers. So let's take a look at the lawyer and Seven of Swords, and then you have the Knight of Discs, and that is the opposite of the Queen of Discs, which is on the other side. So maybe you've had a separation from a husband, you've had a separation from a boss, or a brother or a sister or a parent, and you've had to take legal action in order to keep that separation from harming you any further. You go down to the psychological, and you have the Knight of Cups, which is a beautiful card. And it means that there's been an offer that you took that makes you very happy. And the Magus is next to it. The Magus is good business. It's a business card. It means that the business will be successful and that the offer is very, very good for you. The third card is your Nine of Cups, which is the double wish card. So the Nine of Cups is telling me that you've made the right choice. You'll be there at least 9 months, if not 9 years. And you're happy with the business and the new beginning for yourself. Let's go over to the karma. The first karma card is the Ace of Wands, which is a wonderful card. It's a great natural force. It's an energy that told you what your choices were, and you picked one, and the emotional journey that you had to make the change. I also feel that you may have a daughter, and that your daughter's welfare was part of your consideration. Now, that may not be true for all you, Taurus, but that's what's coming through right now. So this is the child having a change. It's a forced change, but it's a change in the way of living, and having a little bit of a difficult time, barely enough strength to get through it. But she will get through it. The child will get through it, and all will be well. You do have a new beginning. You have wonderful possibilities. Know that your strength will come back to you once you finish mourning this sadness and working it out, and that it's very wonderful that you have a new life starting for yourself. Okay, Taurus, let's go to the next part of the reading and see if we can find out any more information for you. Taurus loves beauty, and so I'm going to use the art deck to do the second part of the reading. And this part is called the collective result of the energy between May 1st and May 15th for Taurus. So here we go. We'll start with the cut. The first card is the Nine of Pentacles, and that's the king of the road. He's the one that's got it all together. He knows about money, he knows about management, and he's a very practical person. The second card is the Knight of Pentacles, or Knight of Discs, and he's the man that holds still, holds tight to the money, doesn't like to spend it, but he has it, and he will pay for whatever is needed. And then there's the Hangman, and the Hangman is sacrifice for learning. So maybe you had to go back to your parents' house after some kind of a separation. Maybe you are starting in a new city and you don't know too many people, and you know that you have to be careful with your money. The first card is the Focus. Then we have what concerns you. And then we have what's your motivation. And then we have what obstacles do you have to cross. And then we have what do you have to learn or understand. We go down to the next row. We start with the spiritual lesson, what you need to do spiritually, what's your new road and how do you get there, what do your angels have to say, and what is the outcome of all this energy, the energy between May 1st and May 15th. The top card is the Strength card. That's a beautiful card. That's where you are now. You're in your strength. You've made a change and you want peace and harmony. So that's coming to you, Taurus. What concerns you is the star. Are you going to make it? Are you good enough? Can you be the star? Will anybody notice you and your work? You're very excited, but you don't know anybody at this new place and you're wondering how it's going to go. The motivation is the Two of Cups. How can you make friends? And you want lasting friends. You don't want fly-by-night friends. You don't want false friends. It looks like you're going to make lasting friends, and that's a good card to have there. Now we have what you have to overcome, and it's the Six of Wands. That's a victory card. That's feeling good about what you do and being able to manage very well and be a part of the team. Now you know that's going to take time, Taurus. You know that's going to take time. So give it the time. You should do well. What do you need to learn? You've got the High Priestess. You need to meditate more and try to get your inner strength working for you. You've got the outer strength, you've made changes, and you've done a wonderful job these past few months. But now you have to know and trust yourself and trust that you can make friends and you do have the strength for this new beginning, whatever it is. Now you have, what do you have to eliminate? What do you have to adjust to? And your spiritual knowledge. And this is temperance. So you have to learn to take it slow, and you have to learn that things don't happen overnight. You have to work for it. And that's hard for you, Taurus, because you like everything to be in order and everything to be right there for you. And sometimes you just have to earn that. It doesn't come easy. Go slow. What new road are you on? Well, you're feeling the Ten of Wands. You're feeling overburdened. You're feeling that you've taken on too much. I wish that you weren't feeling that way because, Taurus, you've got all these beautiful cards around you. And whatever you're doing, you had to do the change. Now, Taurus are known for being stubborn, and they're known for not liking change. Nonetheless, you have changes. Don't feel overburdened. Work through it. And this will go away in 10 days to 10 weeks. So hang in there, Taurus. Keep putting one step in front of the other. What do the angels have to say, Taurus? What's your spiritual guidance? It's the Knight of Swords. You're going to move ahead and cut through and get out there. That's what you're going to do. And it's below the Six of Wands. When you do that, you will come into victory. And that's important for you. Let's look at the outcome. The outcome is the Queen of Wands, and that's the best queen in the deck. She has everything. She is very knowledgeable. She's got that wand in her hand. She's relaxed. She's beautiful. People like her automatically. So the Queen of Wands is a wonderful card for the outcome. That's what you're becoming if you're not already there. Well, that's what I have for you, Taurus. I'm pulling a rune that will help you along the way between May 1st and May 15th. And it's a rune of protection. Protection. It's an elk. Control of the emotions is at issue here. In transit and transition, shifts in life's course and accelerated self-change. It's important not to collapse yourself into your emotions, the highs as well as the lows. This time offers ample mental exercise and stimulation. New opportunities and challenges are typical of this rune, and with them will come trespasses, and unwanted influences. Algis serves as a mirror for the spiritual warrior, the one whose battle is always with the self. The protection of the warrior is like the curved horns of the elk, or like the sedge grass, for both serve to keep open space around you. Remain mindful that timely action and correct conduct are the only true protection. If you find yourself feeling pain, observe the pain and stay with it. Don't try to protect yourself from life or pull the veil down and escape by denying what is happening. You will progress. Knowing that is your protection. This is Elizabeth Joyce. I hope you've enjoyed this reading today, Taurus. And I hope that you'll join my channel and that you'll click like so that we can go on and continue these readings for the people that need to hear them. Thank you for listening, Taurus, and I'll see you next time.